New cook, how'd you get past the guard?
He was dozing, sir.
Ever wondered what happened to the stars of Hogan's Heroes after the cameras stopped rolling? The laughter, the cunning escapes, the outsmarting of bumbling German officers. It all feels like a distant, yet cherished memory. But behind the iconic characters of Stalag 13, there were real people with complex lives, careers that soared and sometimes faltered, and ultimately a final curtain call. Hogan's Heroes, a sitcom that thrived on its improbable premise, a POW camp full of mischievous Allied soldiers, ran for 6 seasons, becoming a beloved piece of television history. Its enduring popularity is a testament to the show's clever writing and the undeniable charisma of its cast. But the show's comedic brilliance stands in stark contrast to its dark historical backdrop, Nazi-occupied Germany. This very contrast makes the stories of the actors who brought these characters to life even more compelling. Today, we delve into the fascinating, often heartbreaking, and sometimes surprising post-Hogan's Heroes lives of some of its most memorable stars. We'll uncover lesser-known details about their careers, their personal lives, and the circumstances surrounding their deaths. Prepare for a journey that balances nostalgia with a dose of reality. As we explore the legacies of these actors and the enduring impact of their iconic roles, some stories will be uplifting, others profoundly sad, but all will offer a glimpse into the lives of individuals who entertained millions while navigating the complexities of their own personal journeys. So settle in, because this isn't just a trip down memory lane. It's an exploration of the lives and legacies of the remarkable cast of Hogan's Heroes. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next dive into the lives of classic TV stars. Colonel Robert Hogan, the mastermind behind Stalag 13's most audacious escape plans, was brought to life by Bob Crane, an actor whose own life story proved to be as captivating and tragically as unpredictable as the character he portrayed. Before becoming a household name, Crane honed his comedic skills on the radio, becoming known as the King of the Airwaves in Los Angeles. His radio show featured interviews with Hollywood legends like Frank Sinatra and Marilyn Monroe, laying the groundwork for his future success. His smooth voice and quick wit were already captivating audiences long before he landed the role of Colonel Hogan. The role of Colonel Hogan, however, catapulted Crane to a level of fame he'd never experienced. The show became a massive hit, earning Crane 2 Emmy nominations and solidifying his status as a television icon. He perfectly embodied Hogan's cunning intelligence and effortless charm, making the character both formidable and endearing. While Hogan's Heroes brought him immense success, it also cast a long shadow over the rest of his career. Post-Hogan's Heroes, while he continued to act, he struggled to find roles that matched the show's popularity. He appeared in films like Superdad and Gus and made guest appearances on shows like Policewoman and The Love Boat, but none quite replicated his earlier success. His personal life, too, was marked by significant change. After marrying his high school sweetheart, and he later divorced and married Patty Olson, who played Hilda on Hogan's Heroes. They had a son, Scott, but amidst the ups and downs of his career and personal life, tragedy struck. In June 1978, at the age of 49, Crane was brutally murdered in his Scottsdale, Arizona apartment. The circumstances surrounding his death remain unsolved to this day, casting a long and unsettling shadow over his legacy. Bob Crane's story is a reminder that even the most successful and seemingly charmed lives can have a tragic end, leaving behind a legacy both celebrated and shrouded in mystery. His performance as Colonel Hogan remains iconic, yet the circumstances of his death continue to intrigue and sadden fans decades later. Sergeant Schultz, the lovable, bumbling guard whose catchphrase, "I know nothing," became iconic, was played by John Banner. Born in Vienna in 1910, Banner's life was far from the comedic character he portrayed. He escaped the rise of Nazism in Austria, eventually making his way to the United States, where he built a career as a character actor. Before Hogan's Heroes, Banner appeared in numerous films and television shows, often playing foreign officials or other quirky characters. His performances showcased his versatility and his ability to deliver comedic timing with a distinctive accent. The role of Sergeant Schultz was a pivotal moment in Banner's career. While the character was comedically portrayed as a somewhat inept and easily manipulated guard, Banner always insisted that Schultz was not simply a cuddly Nazi, but rather a representation of the inherent goodness that can be found even in unexpected places, reflecting a common human trait. He brought a surprising depth to the role, making Schultz endearing despite his flaws. The show's success cemented Banner's place in television history, and he continued to work steadily after its conclusion, appearing in various television series and films. Post-Hogan's Heroes Banner's career continued, though he never reached the same heights of fame he achieved with the role of Schultz. He appeared in shows like the Chicago Teddy Bears, but those roles never quite captured the same iconic status. His personal life was relatively private, though he was known for his dedication to his craft and his strong moral compass. Tragically, John Banner passed away on January 28, 1973, his 63rd birthday, following an abdominal hemorrhage. Despite his relatively short time in the limelight, his portrayal of Sergeant Schultz remains one of the most memorable comedic characters in television history, a testament to his talent and his ability to find the humor in even the most unlikely of circumstances. His legacy lives on through his iconic role and the enduring popularity of Hogan's Heroes. Corporal Louis Lebeau, the irrepressible French chef of Stalag 13, was more than just a culinary artist. He was a master of wit and disguise, a vital part of Hogan's team. His culinary creations were legendary within the camp, often providing cover for the POW's elaborate schemes. But beyond the charming exterior and the seemingly endless supply of delicious food, Lebeau carried a deep well of resilience. Robert Clary, the actor who brought him to life, understood resilience firsthand. He survived the horrors of a Nazi concentration camp as a child during World War II, an experience that undoubtedly shaped his later life and career. Before finding fame as Lebeau, Clary's journey was one of remarkable survival and artistic pursuit. After the war, his love for music led him to become a singing star in France. He then moved to the United States in 1949, where he honed his comedic talents and appeared on Broadway. He even performed in French on The Ed Wynn Show before perfecting his English. His Broadway success eventually led to roles in film and television, and in 1965, the role of Corporal Lebeau on Hogan's Heroes catapulted him to a new level of recognition. The impact of Hogan's Heroes on Clary's career was substantial. The role provided him with lasting fame and recognition, solidifying his status as a beloved character actor. However, he didn't rest on his laurels. After the series concluded, he continued to work steadily in film and television, frequently portraying characters who reflected his experiences during the war. This ability to draw on his past and infuse his roles with authenticity is a testament to his strength and artistic depth. He appeared in numerous productions, showcasing a remarkable versatility and a long and prolific career. Clary's personal life, like his career, was marked by resilience and a deep appreciation for family and loved ones. He lived a long and fulfilling life, often reflecting on the importance of never giving up hope, a lesson learned during his darkest hours. He remained active in the entertainment industry well into his later years, appearing in shows such as Days of Our Lives and The Young and the Restless. Resilience and the enduring power of the human spirit. His contributions to the world of entertainment and his unwavering spirit will continue to inspire for generations to come. Richard Dawson, the man who would later become synonymous with the phrase "survey says," first charmed audiences as Corporal Peter Newkirk, the resourceful and ever-charming member of Hogan's Heroes. Newkirk, the master tailor and disguise artist, was the ultimate jack of all trades, capable of creating elaborate disguises, picking pockets, forging documents, and cracking safes, all while maintaining a devilishly handsome grin. His quick wit and impeccable timing made him a scene stealer, often delivering lines with a wink and a smile that perfectly captured the show's blend of humor and intrigue. Before finding fame in Stalag 13, Dawson had already built a solid career in the UK, working as an actor and comedian. He honed his comedic skills on the British stage and in various television appearances, developing the sharp wit and charming personality that would later define his on-screen persona. However, it was his role as Newkirk that truly catapulted him into international recognition. The character allowed Dawson to showcase his natural charisma and comedic timing, perfectly complementing the ensemble cast. The impact of Hogan's Heroes on Dawson's career was undeniable. The show's success opened doors to numerous opportunities, paving the way for his transition to the American entertainment scene. While he continued to act in film and television after Hogan's Heroes ended, it was his transition to game show hosting that would solidify his place in television history. Dawson's post-Hogan's Heroes career is a fascinating study in reinvention. While he continued to take on acting roles, his true success lay in his role as the charismatic and playful host of Family Feud. His quick wit, warm personality, and, of course, his habit of kissing female contestants made Family Feud a massive hit, cementing his status as a beloved television personality. He became known as the Kissing Bandit, a testament to his engaging on-screen presence and his ability to connect with audiences. He also appeared on Match Game, further demonstrating his versatility and comedic timing. Beyond his professional triumphs, Dawson's personal life was marked by a deep devotion to his family and friends. He maintained close relationships with his fellow Hogan's Heroes cast members. Passed away on June 2, 2012, at the age of 79 due to complications from cancer. Though his death marked the end of a remarkable career, his legacy as both the charming Newkirk and the unforgettable host of Family Feud continues to entertain and inspire generations. He remains a reminder that a successful career can be a journey of reinvention, showcasing the adaptability and talent of a true showman. Larry Hovis, the man behind the perpetually enthusiastic, if somewhat clumsy, Sergeant Carter, wasn't always destined for the bright lights of Hollywood. Born in Washington, but raised in Houston, Texas, his early career wasn't in acting at all. He initially made a name for himself as a vocalist, performing with his sister Joan as a duo and later with a quartet called the Mascots. Their talent even landed them a spot on Arthur Godfrey's Talent Scouts, a significant platform for aspiring performers in the 1950s. While studying philosophy at the University of Houston, Hovis was signed to Capitol Records, showcasing his musical talent on an album titled My Heart Belongs to Only You. His path to acting was a rather serendipitous one. He initially landed a small role in the pilot episode of Hogan's Heroes. When other actors left the series, Hovis was given a chance to shine, ultimately securing the role of Sergeant Carter, the demolition expert with a knack for creating explosive and often hilarious situations. Hogan's Heroes provided Hovis with a platform for his comedic timing and knack for physical comedy, endearing him to audiences as the somewhat naive but lovable member of Hogan's team. Despite his success on the show, Hovis remained remarkably versatile, even during his Hogan's Heroes run. And Alice. He also ventured behind the camera, producing several game shows, and even becoming a regular panelist on The Liars Club from 1976 to 1978. His acting career continued into the early 1990s, with one of his final roles being in the 1992 film Shadow Force. Throughout his life, Hovis displayed a remarkable range of talents and an enduring passion for his craft. Sadly, Larry Hovis passed away from esophageal cancer in Austin, Texas, on September 9, 2003, at the age of 67. While he may be gone, his portrayal of Sergeant Carter remains a beloved part of Hogan's Heroes' legacy, a testament to his talent and the enduring appeal of the show itself. Kinchlow, the resourceful communications expert from Detroit, was a vital part of Hogan's team. His background with the telephone company made him a master of covert communications, allowing him to convincingly mimic German officers over the radio and telephone, a skill crucial to the team's many successful operations. But Kinchlow was more than just a skilled communicator. Before the war, he was a formidable boxer, his fighting spirit and quick reflexes serving him well in the clandestine world of Stalag 13. His character brought a quiet strength, an unwavering resolve to the ensemble cast. Ivan Dixon, the actor who portrayed Kinchlow, was a multifaceted talent with a career that extended far beyond the confines of Hogan's Heroes. Born to parents who owned a shop, he spent his youth in North Carolina and honed his acting skills at North Carolina Central University in Durham. His Broadway debut in 1957 marked the start of a journey that included a memorable role as Joseph Assagai in Lorraine Hansberry's A Raisin in the Sun, a part he reprised in the 1961 film adaptation. His roles in films like Nothing But a Man, 1964, and A Patch of Blue, 1965, further showcased his acting prowess, demonstrating his ability to tackle complex and nuanced characters. He even made appearances on the iconic science fiction anthology series, The Twilight Zone and The Outer Limits, demonstrating his broad appeal. This impressive resume built before he joined Hogan's Heroes laid the groundwork for his future successes. His role as Kinchlow, though, solidified his place in television history. While he remained on the show for 5 seasons, Dixon ultimately left before its conclusion, finding the role somewhat undemanding compared to his previous, more challenging roles. Post-Hogan's Heroes, he transitioned into directing, a career path that allowed him to explore his creative vision behind the camera. He steadily directed for television throughout the early 1990s, contributing to shows like Magnum, P.I., and working on films such as Trouble Man and the controversial espionage drama, The Spook Who Sat by the Door. His contributions to television and film extended far beyond his time as Kinchlow. Sadly, Ivan Dixon passed away on March 16, 2008, at the age of 76 at Presbyterian Hospital in Charlotte, North Carolina, due to complications from kidney failure. Despite leaving Hogan's Heroes before its end, his portrayal of Kinchlow remains memorable, a testament to his talent and the enduring legacy of the show. He will be remembered not only for his contribution to Hogan's Heroes, but for his broader contributions to the world of television and film, a career that spanned decades and showcased his multifaceted talents. General Burkhalter, the seemingly unflappable yet subtly manipulative right-hand man to Colonel Klink, was a masterclass in understated villainy. Liana Skin, the actor behind the General's steely gaze and perfectly timed deadpan delivery, brought a unique blend of menace and absurdity to the role. His portrayal perfectly captured the character's ability to both intimidate and be easily manipulated by Colonel Hogan. Before finding his niche in the world of American television, Askin had already established himself as a successful stage actor in his native Austria. However, the rise of Nazism forced him to flee his homeland in 1940, seeking refuge in the United States. This personal experience adds a poignant layer to his portrayal of a high-ranking German officer, highlighting the complexities of his career choices. Askin's career in Hollywood spanned decades, with roles in films like Road to Bali and The Robe. But it was his role as General Burkhalter that cemented his place in television history. The character was a recurring source of comedic tension, constantly caught between his loyalty to the regime and his own self-preservation. Askin's ability to portray this internal conflict with such subtle nuance made General Burkhalter one of the most memorable characters in the show. After Hogan's Heroes, Askin continued to act. Leon Askin maintained a relatively private persona, focusing on his craft. He remained active in the entertainment industry until the end of his life. His personal life remains largely undocumented, reflecting his preference for keeping his private affairs separate from his professional achievements. Leon Askin passed away peacefully from natural causes in Vienna, Austria, on June 3, 2005, at the age of 97. He is buried in Vienna's Central Cemetery, a fitting resting place for an actor who began his career on the stages of Austria before finding international fame portraying a high-ranking German officer in a beloved American sitcom. His legacy lives on, not only in the memories of fans, but also in the enduring popularity of Hogan's Heroes and his memorable portrayal of General Burkhalter. Hilda, Colonel Klink's ever-present secretary, was more than just eye candy. She was a vital, if often underestimated, cog in the escape machine of Stalag 13. Played with a sly wit and understated charm by Sigrid Valdis, Hilda's seemingly innocent demeanor masked a sharp intelligence and unwavering loyalty to the Allied prisoners. Her role was a subtle blend of comedy and intrigue, often providing crucial information or a clever distraction, all while maintaining the appearance of a dedicated, if slightly ditzy, German secretary. Before finding her niche in the world of Hogan's Heroes, Sigrid Valdis had already carved a path for herself in the entertainment industry. Starting as a model, she transitioned to acting, studying at the prestigious Stella Adler Theater School. She worked steadily in film and television before landing the role of Hilda. Her pre-Hogan's Heroes credits included appearances on shows like Kraft Mystery Theater, Arrest and Trial, and even The Wild Wild West. Who played Colonel Hogan blossomed into a real-life romance, culminating in their marriage on the set of Hogan's Heroes in 1970, a first for a television soundstage. The couple even welcomed a son, Robert Scott Crane, a year later. Following the birth of her son, Sigrid chose to retire from acting, dedicating herself to her family and her role as a wife and mother. This decision marked the end of her time in the spotlight, though her contribution to the iconic sitcom remains indelible. Sadly, Sigrid Valdis passed away from lung cancer in 2007 at the age of 72. Twice widowed, she lived a life far removed from the glamorous world of Hollywood in her later years. But her legacy as Hilda, the clever and resourceful secretary of Stalag 13, continues to resonate with fans of Hogan's Heroes. She was a testament to the quiet strength and enduring charm that can make even the smallest role unforgettable. Captain Mueller, the relatively infrequent but ever so serious German officer, wasn't a regular fixture in Stalag 13 like some of the other characters. Yet, his appearances carried weight, injecting a dose of realistic military authority into the otherwise farcical world of Hogan's Heroes. John Stevenson, the man behind the captain's crisp uniform and commanding presence, had a career that spanned decades before and after his time on the show. Unlike many of his fellow actors on the show who found their niche in comedy, Stevenson's talents were far more versatile. Before finding his way to the set of Hogan's Heroes, Stevenson honed his skills in the world of radio and early television. His voice, clear and commanding, was perfectly suited for the medium. He even worked as a commercial announcer for the iconic I Love Lucy, a show that defined a generation. His contributions to the early days of television are a testament to his adaptability and willingness to embrace the burgeoning medium. While he may not have been a household name before Hogan's Heroes, his steady work in radio and television built a solid foundation for his acting career. His role as Captain Mueller, though not a lead, was pivotal in providing a sense of realism amidst the show's comedic chaos. He embodied the stern authority of the German army. The role, while not a star-making one, contributed to the show's overall success and added depth to the narrative. Following Hogan's Heroes, Stevenson continued to work steadily, though he didn't achieve the same level of widespread fame. This is a common thread amongst many supporting actors. The enduring popularity of the show often overshadows their subsequent work. He continued to find roles in various television productions, but he largely remained in supporting roles. His career, like that of many character actors, was a tapestry woven from a multitude of smaller parts, each contributing to the larger whole of television history. John Stevenson's personal life was marked by a long and enduring marriage, a testament to his stability and commitment. He celebrated 60 years with his spouse, a significant milestone showcasing a deep and lasting relationship. While the details of his personal life may not be as widely known as some of his colleagues, his quiet dedication to family life stands as a counterpoint to the often more public and dramatic lives of other actors. John Stevenson passed away in 2015 at the age of 91, succumbing to Alzheimer's disease. While his name, may not immediately ring a bell for everyone. His contributions to television and his steady career are a reminder that even in the shadows of more famous stars, there are individuals who contribute significantly to the world of entertainment. His legacy is one of quiet dedication, both in his personal life and his long career in the entertainment industry. He may not be a household name, but he was undoubtedly a vital part of the Hogan's Heroes ensemble. So there you have it, the lives and legacies of some of the unforgettable stars of Hogan's Heroes. From the tragic and unsolved murder of Bob Crane to the long and fulfilling life of Robert Clary, we've witnessed a spectrum of experiences, showcasing the triumphs and heartbreaks that often define a life in the spotlight. Each actor brought their unique talents and personalities to Stalag 13, creating characters that continue to resonate with audiences decades later. Their post-Hogan's Heroes journeys were as diverse as their personalities, with some achieving continued success, others facing career challenges, and all ultimately confronting the inevitable end of their time on Earth. It's a poignant reminder of the fleeting nature of fame and the enduring power of human connection. The show itself, while a comedic portrayal of a dark historical period, remain a captivating and often moving testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the enduring human spirit. Now it's your turn. Who was your favorite character on Hogan's Heroes? Let us know in the comments below. We'll see you next time for another captivating story.